So right where the RV park is right here, right down there, and take a left. Well, 75's right here, but I'm gonna have to jump over 2 lanes. I don't know if you can see that traffic over there. They're doing road work, and it's gonna, right when I get on 75, I'm gonna have to get over 2 lanes to get there. And they're doing work, and it's really bad. So I talked to this driver here driving that truck, because he drives all over Chattanooga. So I asked him, you know, he's delivery, local delivery. And I said, you know, should I go that way? Should I go up and around, you know, the bypass and all that? And he goes, no. Come out of the park and take a left. Go down by the Walgreens. He said, it's a good road, take a right. And that'll cut all that off and take me to 75 nicely. Good to talk to the locals, you know, especially when you know. Now, one good thing to do is you use your RV GPS, but pull up Google GPS too, because this got live update and it'll show red areas. And if you look at your route on that, at least your initial route on that, and you see red right away like we do, then you know you might want to investigate a little bit. So I did, and I think it's going to pay off. We'll see. So now we're in Chattanooga. We had a good time here too. Kaylin and John followed us here. They actually went ahead, you know, and we went to Lookout Mountain and all that. It was cool. So we're just gonna hammer from here through the Midwest until we get to Breckenridge, and then we're gonna slow down for 3 days. I think you can understand why. They got good stuff there, but we want to get out west and enjoy the time before Bethany has to start work. So we're gonna leave the cart loaded. We're gonna try to leave the truck loaded when we can, you know, stay attached, so we can just pull out the next morning and just hammer this. So this drive isn't too long, but after that we're going to do some hammer driving, some longer days till we get out west.
So this is in Chattanooga, taking a side route because the traffic on 75 that leads to 24 was way too crowded.
well, because we were gonna have to get on 75 right where they were doing a lot of road work. It was backed up with traffic, and then have to get over to merge on the 24. But cutting across the way that guy told us, it just dropped us right off on 24. It was pretty sweet. Rough roads here though, through downtown Chattanooga. They need to really do something about that. Lookout Mountain. We had a major incident just happen on the interstate. Wife calls me and it's a major deal. Our poop hose was hanging out, dragging down the road. It just popped out. Here, Beth.
It won't stuff back in there? No? There's got to be a better way.
Hey, look at me. I didn't get my kiss. I didn't get my kiss. Cruising. I was down to 1 mile per hour. I don't think I've ever seen 1 mile per hour. But it's downhill, so it's kind of cruise controlling. It's all right, we got a 24-minute delay. We came across, I don't know what it is, probably a wreck, something. I'm flying now, 7. I think this is a good time to talk about my gloves. Any of you hadn't watched my earlier channel, they're King Ranch gloves. Cowboy gloves. I used to wear gloves like this when I roped, but I got them because I like my King Ranch. I went to King Ranch and they make awesome driving gloves. Why my hands just, you know, white knuckle driving and just grip better. And another thing about these shoes I wear, do you see the minimalist heel? You see the minimalist heel? I mean, soles? Yeah, very similar to driving shoes. If you look up driving shoes like the race car drivers wear, they have very little because you want to be able to feel the pedals more and your foot to flex and stuff like that, so you can just be more accurate down there. That with the grip of these shoes, they make excellent RVing shoes because you're always in the rock and whatever else, because they're barefoot hiking shoes, and they're awesome for driving. So I thought I'd mention that because I've noticed that recently. I kind of noticed it at first but didn't really register. But yeah, these shoes are way better with the grip and the minimal soles for driving.
Welcome to Nashville, 5 o'clock traffic.
Livingston County Trail System, biking, walking, wildlife viewing, and running. So we're in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. Pulled off at this little park, quick overnight. I know you can't tell grade, but I walk way down here. You can definitely see that's up there, right? So we pulled in here, and these are steep spots, but they have granite rock. Oh, it looks like it used to be asphalt right here, actually. But all this is just rock. See, there we are up there. Every site's just kind of come up and on the ledge. You know, they work with the land they had. So you can say whatever you want about this little park, but they got concrete paths even though they're thin and short. But I can tell you one thing. We pulled in here in the rain and we're leaving wet. And I don't think we're any dirtier from it. Because when you have the right rock, it's just wet rock, not mud. So that's why, one of the main reasons they got a good base, and then they bring it up with this granite, which is the best top layer. And it's not even perfect, but compared to other places we pulled in the rain, I'll take it. Was able to leave the truck connected. Services in the center. No complaints. This is called Tween the Lakes RVs. So, like I say, it is steep though, because the guys that came before us, you can see right there where they lost their snap pad. Now, had I not gotten these raised, I probably would have lost mine. But that's why we did it. Wet, but not particularly muddy. I'm a fan. Okay, it's 1880 settlement right here. Look. That's got to be it, right?
Yeah. Golf cart parking.
Every town's trying to become a golf cart town. I like that. Even Ocean Springs.
we were in Evansville for like 6 months, and everyone there told us we should come here.
Oh, that place is huge.
We never were able to make it.
Here's y'all's table.
Okay, great. Thank you. Where do you want to sit?
I think they really do this up at Christmas. Patty's 1880s Settlement is what it's called. Up and around.
Grand Rivers, Kentucky.